Have you got any more bad comments?
Nope.
I had a really shit last video.
Really?
Really? Guy ended up
About which one? The grass one?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He's like, dude, you're just a dweeb, and your voice is really annoying, and like, dude, he goes in on me, and then and I don't know who it is.
Can we? Okay, listen.
I don't even know you.
Listen. Okay. Listen. So did you screenshot it?
No.
Dude, okay.
But I commented back. I said, "Well, I've heard a lot of times I'm a dweeb, and I know I'm kind of."
You don't know what it is.
I have no idea.
Dang it! So we can do this. So here's what we're gonna start doing. The more we do lives.
A dweeb, like, hey, every time I talk to him.
This is a great idea. This is how these ideas form, guys. This is it.
Was it actually dweeb? Was that the word he used?
Dweeb.
Yeah, that's even better.
And then he went on to say, he said, I think it's pitiful that you're begging for subscribers. I'm like, what?
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever.
So here's what it is. So you ever see those? I don't know if it's on Jimmy Fallon or whatever it is. It's mean tweets.
Yeah.
Like, and the celebrities get up there and read these mean tweets about themselves. So when we go live, I don't know if we'll do it tomorrow, but from live videos, we need to find the meanest comments we've gotten. And we have to, before, like, as the video starts, everyone else get up there and read their worst comment. Dude, that would be, because, like, you got to, because it would be so good.
Oh, I laughed.
I've got one that I deleted because I've only had one comment that I deleted because I knew if I read it again, there was no way I was going to be able to not respond to him. And I will say, Jason responds to people every day, and he erases every single one of them before he responds it.
I do. I'll write out a whole giant, like, everything.
Oh, like that.
God. Okay, well, can you next time screenshot what you're going to say and just show it to us?
Sure, I could. Y'all probably post it.
No.
Look what he said.
No, but I just want to see, how you write it all out. Because, like, that's the thing. I don't. The only thing about the Big Red videos is that, like, there was only a couple people that really. I'm surprised more people didn't quote some of his sayings, because I showed it to Hackney, and like when he got to that one comment, Hackney's like it was instantly like a red flag going, oh, that's a good one right there, right. Because some of them guys were instantly like picking up like. I'm all you want more, I promise. Say, come again, fella?
Come again, fella. Fella. And he, like, not come again, guy, fella.
Yeah, come again, fella?
Like, that was the best to use. Fella.
All of them were so good. Come again, fella?
Kelly called me up after he seen it that night, the other night.
I sent it to Kelly before I ever even put it out there,
Kelly goes, dude, I think he's been rehearsing these lines for a while.
It's so good.
I was like, nah, Kelly. I said, that's just pretty much Steve.
I got on here before you got here, and we talked a little bit about it, and I talked about some of the comments. That, like, almost all the comments were, like, exactly the thoughts of us, right?
Yeah.
And then there was, like, 4 or 5 that were like, how did you come to this conclusion? Like, maybe the guys were just coming back to apologize.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
And I'm like, what? Like, nowhere in there.
I truly believe these guys are coming to apologize after they throw you the bird when they go by you.
Yeah, nobody is turning around anyway, coming back to apologize. Nobody. In the history of fishing, I don't think nobody's turning around.
I would, but you could yell at me and cuss me out all you want to, and I would keep on saying, I get it. I messed up.
Well, yeah, you probably would slow down and you'd do it from afar. You probably wouldn't come do it. With your back turn.
That would be you.
Yeah.
That would be
okay.
You. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's you.
Oh, whoa, wait. Okay. DQ them. Okay.
No, but I mean, something like, and then I told him like that one time. I'm like, hey, there's always 2 sides to every story, and I'm like.
You see the story.
You just saw, that's the story. I'm like, it wasn't like I edited out everything that guy said and just showed what Steve said. It was like, you got to hear the whole conversation. You got to see the guy run by, pull up, they exchange words, and the guy take off. There's the story. The guy's like, well, there's two sides to every story. Well, what's the other? Like, where's the other story?
Where's the other guy's story?
Where's the other? It's not like I edited anything out.
Steve could have hold jumped him. You know.
Oh yeah, that's right. He could have hold jumped him.
He could have hold.
But wouldn't that guy go, "Hey, thanks for a hold jump"? And no, it was like you threw at me. That's what he was mad at. Don't you ever throw at me again. Don't ever run by me again. That's what he was mad about. That he said you threw at me. That's what he was mad about.
Oh yeah. He's lucky he didn't get domed.
Dude, there's.
Because that would have knocked him.
I can promise you, I have thrown at someone.
Mm-hmm. I have.
Now it went over their head on purpose. It went over his head, and he looked at me. He's like, I said, "Do you think you're a little close if I can throw over your head?" And he looked at me. He's like, I said, "You're gonna get mad because you drove up." He was idling. I said, "You idled out in the middle of the lake." I said, "You idled close enough for me to throw over your head, and you're gonna actually get mad at me." And he's like, "Well, man, I'm just trying to." I'm like, "I know what you're out here doing, idling too close to me. There's a giant lake of all the water you want, but you still had to idle close to me." And he eventually moved on. Now I could have hit him. Steve was trying to hit him.
Yeah.
100%.
He was trying to take his head off.
Mm-hmm.
He just meant he was late because he was not trying to throw at him at first. He didn't care until the guy flicked him off.
Oh yeah.
That's why he was a little late.
Kind of triggered him a little bit.
Who is Jake Bryant?
I don't know any of these people.
Did you see that comment on there?
On whose comment? On your comment?
I don't even know what that. I don't even know.
Can I
A,
see?
don't know who he is.
Can I
B,
see?
I don't know what he even means by that comment.
I'll tell you what it means.
No, you won't be able to tell. See, he's like,
Yeah.
I don't even know what to do about that.
Oh, I know what to do with that comment.
Here, let me read it.
I guess none of us are any good at raping.
You never.
I don't even
See.
remember the last time I launched there.
You probably launched there about I don't know 19 years ago.
Yeah, maybe.
What is that?
I don't even know what that means. Is that like some hidden clue?
Man, y'all got all kinds of comments telling y'all what to do down here at Rayburn.
I didn't even look at it. I just happened to check my Facebook. Just happened to look at it.
Podcast line always says you can't flip up 20 on Rayburn. No, you can flip up 20. 20 just never wins on Rayburn.
Yeah.
You can flip up 20 on Rayburn anytime you want to.
I agree with that.
And if you flip up 20 last tournament, you finish ninth.
That's right.
But you won't win.
That's right.
20 wasn't ninth, was it?
Is it?
Last time it was
Well,
6th or 7th, wasn't it? Fifth.
Man, I
Depending on which
think
day.
It was 6
yeah,
pounds.
I want you to make.
He was
sense
6
of that.
pounds away
Where's
from.
this?
He needed a 1
Okay.
pound, a 1.2 pound more average, and that's my point. Yeah, you can flip up 20. You can flip up a lot. Just probably not going to. On a Wednesday, you might go out there and flip up enough to win. Chances are, if it's a Wednesday, 30 something would have won.
Oh no, he's kind of all over the place.
I'm just a little bit confused.
I mean,
Read it out loud.
I actually have a very good YouTube comment. I showed you, and we both were
Read
like,
it out loud.
"What the heck is this crap?" That's the one I'm reading
hematoma
on.
beaver.
Hematoma beaver. Just pitch it. Just pitch that hematoma.
Not that rage bugger wrote it, but that beaver.
No,
Throw that
the
beaver.
It's
The
gotta be
hematoma.
hematoma.
Five finger. Don't let him park at 5.
What's a 5 fingers?
Dude, the picture is a hematoma BFE.
Yeah, it's not good enough, beaver.
It's got a punch skirt on it. He's like, get rid of the jig. And I'm like, what jig?
I guess we're getting
Man,
smoked.
jig.
Yeah, headed down there to get smoked.
Yeah, because you got to check. You did good on the last time you were here from guys from Oklahoma.
Thought
Didn't someone else tell you that one time that you're like,
One of my guys.
Why are y'all donating?
Aston came in here and donated, yeah. He was a buddy of mine. So why you want to go down there in Texas and donate your money to them boys? I got pissed.
well, weren't you leading the Bassmaster Open down here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I guess that doesn't count. You probably don't even know who Holman is.
Well,
That's what's funny. Like,
those that Upshaw and I fished together. I mean,
He commented on yours. I know he did. He commented on your Facebook.
Where's
That
he
same
from?
guy.
Where's he from?
what did he say to Todd?
Look at it, Todd.
on what Facebook?
The last post you made, getting ready to swing on him or whatever, I just saw his name post on yours.
God, dude.
He's trolling us all. Maybe not.
Mine might have been good. I don't know. I just don't know.
I'm telling you, look at your last Facebook post.
Why is this? Did you?
Probably some guy that we're all buddies.
Oh, that's Damon. I didn't even realize that was Damon that said always said you can't flip up 20 on Rayburn. Never mind. Damon's awesome. That's one of Brent. That's cool. That's one of Brent's buddies. Like man. Damon's awesome. I didn't even look to see who wrote it on yours. But I saw Damon on mine. I'm like, oh, never mind.
Pass it on around.
I don't know. I don't know. Here, I gotta look. I gotta even find my.
That's
You posted on my.
You know?
I don't know what that is. I have no idea.
It was on my. I can't even find my post. I don't even know how to work freaking Facebook apparently.
Evidently.
What was that? Would they put
pull
them
up that
signs?
post.
Would they put them signs out there?
That
on
was
the
when we were at
first file?
Texoma.
No, pull up Todd's
Hey,
post
when we
because he
put-
can't find it.
I found it.
Did you see the comment?
Yeah, it was just something about beat down.
Yeah, the
What'd it
Oklahoma
say?
beatdown.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
put the Oklahoma
he's
beat
obviously. I don't know. It's kind of.
So why didn't you read yours and let me see it? That
down.
looks
It
funny.
was just Oklahoma. Like we're gonna put that Oklahoma beat down on y'all.
He told
We're
you
gonna-
that?
We're gonna beat down Oklahoma. I don't know
Let
what
me
it
see.
said.
We're just gonna be
Dang
beaten.
Oklahoma beat down Texas style.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
On what?
On mine.
When?
On this cool pic I did. That's
So
I
cool.
guess that's
It
so
is
cool.
cool.
Super cool.
don't you get mad.
I believe me, I'm not.
Look, even Kelly commented on it.
What Kelly
Big
said.
Green Mile says something.
What did he say? Watch out.
He's fishing this with Jordan.
Yeah, no.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Is it Brent's not fishing?
Nah, Brent's I think he had something else or something to do.
I saw two people who are fishing this tournament.
I know too.
Same two?
I don't know, but he's probably.
I know
he
one
probably
of them.
knows one of them.
Matt Reed, Chris McCall?
Oh no, I didn't know
Oh.
that.
Together?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, I saw Chris said they had a bad
What was the
tournament
other one?
at Chickamauga. Well, just
Oh.
he had a bad tournament at Chickamauga, so him and Matt Reed are jumping in the Texas shootout, and I was like, can they?
Scott called me up today. He said, "Hey man,"
Yeah.
Scott goes when he got on
Matt
the
Reed's
phone.
gonna be here fishing?
Scott goes,
Who's
"Where?"
you fishing with?
McCall.
Scott's like, "Did you win that 50,000?" I was like, "It's Sunday. What'd you leave the other day for?" I'm like, "To go practice for one day." He goes, "Oh, hey man, it don't look good, man. I need some team tournaments to come fish. I'm gonna move down there to Texas with you, and I'm gonna start fishing these things." I'm like, "Well, it's about over because this is about the last big tournament of the year. There's some other tournaments that are gonna happen, but I just probably wouldn't get in them because they pay so bad. Well, I probably wouldn't be able to get, but you know,
Wouldn't be able to.
but
You wouldn't be able to. I'm not going to.
but I don't know what else. Like,
Protested.
there's kind of not many more tournaments left.
No.
Not any like really good
Too
ones.
bad,
or
too
big
bad
ones.
the new trail decided to.
Dude, someone well, no, they had to.
I know, but I mean, just.
Someone asked about the ABA the other day on Texas Bass Heads.
Like what?
What is the deal with ABA? Why are people not fishing these things? And some
Don't
people
get it.
got on there and were like,
Yeah, I've seen that. Some people did get on there.
and we're like, I don't know why, because if you look at the money structure and how it's all put together, it's what and it made zero like. So they have this ABA deal. I fished them all the time. That's what those stupid eagle heads are for. $5,000 a pop for every one of them, no matter how many people got in it. They don't need coinglers. They were the first ones to go, you know what, if we don't have enough coinglers, you still get in, which is, I
Yeah.
love the rule.
Yeah.
I don't care if I have a coingler or not, but I hated BFLs where you can sign up 3 weeks ahead of time.
And might not get in.
Or no, you'd get in,
You'd
or
get
you
in,
get
but you
they'll
was
pair
paired
you
with
with someone, and
two
you're like,
buddies.
dude,
Yeah.
some other dude signed up 30 minutes ago, and y'all paired him with the coingler, and you're pairing me with another. No, I hated it, hated it. So you can do all that. 5,000 Legend. Most of those usually got 60 boats, so they qualified for your Phoenix deal or whatever,
Bass
like
Cat
Bass
deal,
Cat,
yeah.
my Legend. So some of those I got 10 grand for. So I'm fishing an individual tournament, got Toyota money, it qualified for everything. So you can win like, at the time I won like 16, 17,000 on one of those, right? And I'm putting up $200 fishing, not even against a bunch of people. So they had one here the other day, 17 won it.
Yeah, 17 won it.
Dude, 17 didn't even get you a check in the team tournament. And all you had to do was enter one of those, weighing 17 pounds, win $5,000. $5,000 gets you more than the first place because you have to split first place and basically the other one. And no one's getting in them.
Nobody.
And it makes
I don't get it.
0 sense because the money is there.
I don't think none of these people pay attention to the money aspect of it.
They're just
It's
like,
all
It's all what's cool.
perception.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah, but like-
everybody's fishing this, let's go fishing.
dude, there's got to be smarter people
I
out
don't
there
think
that can
so,
put
man.
a pen and paper
I don't
down.
think, like, it's the first thing when I was talking to you
They
about
still-
that other tournament today. It's like, man, that's the first thing I did was put pen and paper to it. I'm like, hey, it's this, it's this, it's this. I don't think nobody does that. Nobody does that. I think people
Dude,
just look at,
dude,
oh, it's a
dude,
tournament?
it's-
I'm going to
listen.
a tournament.
Bassmaster Opens, okay? This is a perfect example. And I'm not knocking on the Opens. But you have Bassmaster Opens and you have the Costas, right? And more people fish the Opens than the Costas. People from Texas would drive 12 hours away rather than fish a Costa 2 hours away. Like, and I never could understand why. And I know what it is, even though I totally disagree with this concept. They fish some BFLs because they have this, I'm not saying it's wild, but they're like, man, if I make it, and then I make this in the regional, I go to the All-American, where it's all paid for, and I could win that thing. So they spend all this money throughout the year for 10 years, never make the All-American, right? Never even have a chance for this money, and giving constantly more money into a pot that goes to someone else that they will never get back in the individual tournament they're fishing, right? And I'm like, I don't care about the All-American. I went there. Like, it was fun. It was great. And it was awesome, right? And I made a lot of money. But I'm still more of a guy who wants to put my money in the pot. And if I do good in that time, get that money back, right? That's just the way I think. Like, it's great and championships are great, but I think that's what goes on at the Bassmaster Open. It's like, I could go to the Classic. Well, let me tell you something. Mark, we're going to have 8 Opens this year. Name me a guy that gets lucky who wins one of these things. And what I mean by that, we know the guy who won it the first time. That was not luck, and that guy freaking won it. The second guy,
Same thing.
not even close. You weren't, like, you have that tournament again, 10 more times, he's going to win one of them again.
Yeah.
He's going to win probably 10% of the tournaments on the Arkansas River.
Yeah.
And so I just think they have this blinded, they dangle this Classic, which is good. I get it, but I think there's very few guys that can go win an Open, and so they hang that over. Does that make sense?
They're 200 something boat fields now. I mean, dude.
Right, and so I'm saying they had a tournament, a team event that had 200 guys that you had to go beat, or go beat 60. With
Make the same amount of money.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't understand what. Like, I don't understand what. I just don't get it, guy. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter what trail it is. Like, if they had this Bass Champs trail and a TTO trail, which one you fishing?
I'm fishing TTO.
All day long.
Yeah.
All day long.
Money's
Nothing against Bass Champs.
No.
Like, I'm glad they put this on. Like, I'm so glad they do it. But dude, I'm gonna go win 50 grand as opposed to winning, and I'm putting more money up. But there's gonna be 100 teams. You're probably only gonna win about 35 to 40. You're gonna lose a little bit. Second place is gonna be more money. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Just keep on going down the list. All of it's gonna be by thousands of dollars more from second through whatever else they pay. And you got roughly way over half. Like, there's gonna be half the people. And the payback's going to be about 95 to 7%.
So how many boats will be in this tournament?
225, 250. That's
Yeah.
what it was
How many
last year.
How many was in the TTO, the Triple T the other day when we were down here?
Same?
Yeah, 225.
How about that?
I don't know if they'll be 225. Well,
It was last year
It's
when we
$500.
fished.
was it? Okay, yeah, I don't know.
It was 225.
So
in
what's
last year.
special about this tournament? It's kind of like an open.
Yeah, it's
like
just-
pay membership fees.
yeah.
So they waive that for this tournament.
It's an open, too. Like, anyone, that's why Matt Reed, it doesn't matter who.
Yeah.
And they gave us a practice day, which they never do.
Yeah, they never do that.
I like the event. Like, I've been all for this. Like, this is this is by far one of my favorite events.
It's a good event. I mean,
Yeah,
basically,
it does pay. It does pay good, and and people show up. They could put 2 or 3 of these, and they.
Yeah, I think they could have probably 1/4 or something like that, and people would show up to them. Early.
They might figure this out one day.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
They might
had 1/4 or something like that.
You know what, Bass Champs? Would they watch this, Chad?
You never know, dude.
You never know.
Somebody may watch this and get.
Hey,
say, hey.
Here it is, Bass Champs. Chad, I'm throwing you a bone right now. Jeff, this is it. Make the Rayburn division this right here. Have everyone else have the same. I guarantee you, make the Rayburn division 4 tournaments. Make them all $500, and make them open. And I guarantee you will have. I'm not saying better results from more people. I guarantee you'll still have, you'll love it. Keep it 500 and give away 50 grand in all of our, and I guarantee just for our division, because we draw so many, and I bet you they still succeed.
Have you done the math on what they're taking in?
Don't you agree? Wouldn't that be smart?
Yeah, I think so. Do it once a quarter or something like that.
No, not once a quarter. Our division is this.
So to give an alternate viewpoint here, okay? If you look at how much money you pay typically in Bass Champs, around 300 and something, I think. What is it?
Yeah.
Like 350. What's the entry fee?
320.
320. Well, with a 3, and I'm thinking of a guy, because I always try to think of the guy that isn't expected to win. That's going to go just try to get $1,000 check. I'm paying $320 to get $1,000 check. Well, we're paying $500 and we're still just getting $1,000 check. So now we're paying $180 more.
90.
100, huh?
90.
No, 180.
180.
That was 180.
90.
Oh. I know what you meant. I'm with you.
I'm with you, but I'm breaking it down on the fact of we're going to make a giant big deal.
But you're only increasing
over $90.
First or second place.
No, they pay out bigger.
Huh?
They pay out bigger.
Last year, I don't know. We had fished 5. I have come in the top 5.
No. I'm talking about this event.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
They pay bigger, right?
No, the first year they did. I think me and Brent got 5th place. We got 5,600. The next year, me and Kyle got it.
Did we finish 6th in that one?
Yes.
Yeah, we got that's a lot. So you're saying it's not like that anymore?
No, because then I think it was 300. It's all based off of how many boats.
Yeah.
Came in that year. It was 300 and something boats.
Oh, okay.
So second place every year has been 10 grand. I think last year when we won it, we got, and then second place was 10 grand, but then it just fell off.
It falls off fast.
It falls off.
I mean, it's extremely top heavy.
Okay, never mind. Don't do that. Yeah. Don't do that until y'all figure out how to do a better payout system. Yeah.
The only thing
to give y'all some help
would be to
give y'all some help. Take 20,000 off first. Give them 30 grand and split the 20 grand on down the list. It's not, guys. It's not hard. No one's going out there to. Chad, Jeff, I'm sorry. Now I'm gonna explain something to y'all about this. No, I'm serious. If you have this tournament, I've learned this about tournament directors and stuff. No one ever wants to piss people off, right? They're always trying to appease everyone, right? If the first place team wins 30 grand with this structured payout, will they be mad? Never. Who's going to be mad with winning 30 grand for first? Take 20 grand. Because most tournament directors were like, I'd rather piss off one team than the whole field, right? That's their thinking, and I get it. I understand what you're like. Even by not doing the team that you're pissing off by doing them wrong, which has happened before. I'm not saying y'all's tournament, but I have been on the wrong end of the stick where someone. This is about years ago. Well, hey man, we probably did y'all wrong, but we didn't we didn't want to piss everyone else off, so we just pissed us off. Thanks. And this is not y'all guys. I'm just saying. No one's going to be mad with 30 grand for first. Ever. No one's ever going to complain well, you gave away 50 grand last year. I know. and this way we're going to give away 30, but we're going to spread out 20 grand.
You don't even
further
have to
down
hit.
there.
The 20 grand don't even have to be part of second place.
No,
You
I
take
said
away-
spread it. I
That's
said
what I'm
spread it.
saying. But you
Percentage
could go
wise.
third. You could even start at third or maybe even fourth, and then just keep going
No,
down.
you can put 3,000 more to second, 2,000 more to third.
No, I wouldn't even do it because you'll run out of it fast.
That's right.
If you can spread it down,
Listen,
I promise you're gonna.
I understand, but
Yeah.
man, I'm not worried about spreading it down to freaking 25th place.
But that's what they are worried about.
That's right.
Well, they're not doing it now with 50 grand. So so at least you're going to give it. I would give the top 10 more.
Tournament.
I would give the top 10 more. And still, because if you make your money back in this deal, like you're still fishing for a big giant prize of the top 10. Like that's all what we're going for.
Well, we're all fishing for that in the McDonald's too. If we go fishing the McDonald's,
yeah, but we don't fish the McDonald's.
I mean, but at the same time, like
yeah, but you're
people
putting
look
out. You're putting out very little though.
Yeah, but I mean, the deal is, every time I fish Bass Champs, long time ago now, when I fished Bass Champs, I knew if I went out there and got paid, I would break even or make some money a little bit, But I always could guarantee I was getting $1,000 check because that's how Bass Champs rolled. I feel like if you're putting $180 additional on the entry fee, 25th place should be more than $1,000 that I would win in a traditional Bass Champs event.
Maybe they're gonna have to.
$1,500.
They're gonna have to make a decision.
$1,800.
They're gonna have to make a decision somewhere. But I'm just saying, like, I just don't like. I know they want to put up that 50,000, but once again, fishermen I think aren't. I'm not calling everyone fishermen stupid, but I'm just saying, like, and it might not be fishermen. Fishermen might all think like me. Obviously, they're not because they're not thinking about these other tournaments like that. But I've never understood why you would try to give away so much for first. We hated an FLW.
Oh yeah.
I hated they gave away $100 grand.
I know, I hated it too. A lot.
Until you win one. Yeah.
I bet you hated it too, didn't you?
I never hated it.
But listen.
I hated they gave me 50 at Cumberland.
Got
I was
me
kind
right.
of pissed about that one.
But I'm saying that all the
Cumberland
other,
should have been working.
but all the other times you're like, man, yeah, but when you finish
So
like
if y'all done the
11,
math, y'all know what 500 is times 225 boats? $112,000. So how much they paying for second?
10.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Have you looked up?
How much they paying for third?
You don't know.
I don't know what third is.
That's
I know
what
what
none
second
of
is.
y'all are
65.
I guess you don't have.
I had to screenshot it.
And this is your idea that you need to be doing, by the way.
Does this
Thanks
thing
a
pay
lot.
back 100%?
Huh?
Does this thing pay back 100%? So we got that big Skeeter Team Trail in Oklahoma. It actually pays about 110% back payback every tournament.
Actually, they might pay 100% back in this deal because I know there for a while they were still paying $1,000 checks, and nobody could even come close to that.
The world's richest Texas Open this weekend on Simmer. See, they can't say that next year. You know what I'm saying?
So you fish this every year that they've had it then?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the 6th annual.
Right? They can't say that next year,
How
right?
much it usually take to win this sucker? Bonds?
What'd y'all have last time? When
Okay.
y'all won it?
26.
Oh, you won this sucker.
They won
Last
last year.
Really?
2660 something.
No joke. Son, you just a regular hand on this place, ain't you?
Okay, you ready?
He's like, I just show up and just fish fall in the
So,
boat.
hold on. So they only pay.
I think in 5 years you got 3 top 10s or
Andrew's
3 top
gonna be
5.
trading my ass.
Okay, hey, so we can't. We're gonna have to base it just off that. You ready?
On the boat.
Hmm?
You ready?
What we doing? You wanna do the math?
Yeah. You can do the math real quick.
Go.
I'll add up the first ones, then you can add up.
You
Oh
can
well,
win
hold on.
$500 for 0
68.
If you don't wait.
Yeah.
What is that?
I've done that
68. I
twice.
can't even see it right now.
Really?
Did you win?
73, 76,
Got
78, 5.
0. One
80,
time.
okay, so 80,500.
Russell.
80,000?
Out there in
500.
The cove there at
Okay.
Humphreys,
Uh,
comparing each other's
plus 2,900
We didn't have nothing.
I wonder how much
plus
me and
1150.
Holman had on day one of that triple T.
11,500.
We really thought we had like
No,
That
11,150.
day we had 8.
11,150.
Yeah.
11,000.
150.
Well, that first day, we're like, yeah, we got 14.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we got. We only got 14. That
Really?
was day one.
Yeah.
Day two, we were
1,090.
like, yeah, we got like 15, maybe 16.
1,080.
I wonder what we had. I bet we had 15.
1,070.
At least 15. Maybe 16.
Our fish
1,090.
were better the second day. I only just caught 1 5 pound.
1,080.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have more solid fish stuff.
That's
in the
right.
bag. Yeah.
1,070.
See, we had 2 4-pounders the second day.
Okay.
3,150.
We had, or close to, like 3 3/4.
3,060.
That were 4 pound.
Which is crazy because I know this lake is like it's hurting for 3 and 4
5,000.
pounders. And
Really?
and that's all
Yeah,
we
and
weighed
then
in, 3 and
another
4 pounders.
1,000
We never had a 5-pounder
for a big
We've
bass.
never weighed in a 5-pounder. And then I
Really?
got 7
Yeah, that's based on 200 teams.
So pissed.
It's $110,000.
Okay, now how much do they collect?
Back to
100.
one of the places.
What did I
where had
say?
some big
I don't know.
ones bite.
Just do it again.
Yeah,
500
right.
So
times.
it's 110,000 what came up there. So it was
I went back.
500 times. That was
200.
200,000.
No, just do 200 though, because it's based on 200 teams, so they might pay out more.
I had a bite
Mhm.
during the tournament.
Okay, so,
Or during practice.
500 times
Oh,
200.
Before I ever got
$100,000.
to it.
So they're putting $10,000 in the pot. So it's exactly what I said. That's 110% payback, which is what the stuff is in Oklahoma. That's incredible, dude.
Good job, Bass Champs. Hey man,
It's 110% payback.
Oh, really?
cash payback, not no
That's a
BS.
skeeter. That's a skeeter thing.
I don't care what it is.
Yeah, I mean that's why Bass Champs is considered one of the very best, if not the best, team trail.
It's 110% payback.
And if you win this, and you win it, and you're in a skeeter, it's the extra 10 grand. I mean, you'd be winning at 60 grand.
Way to go, Holman.
But I mean, you got
Okay,
the Phoenix
so
now,
listen
you'd
to
be
this.
Winning what, 75?
So listen to this. If you took 30 grand, for first, and took that extra 20 grand, gave 5 of it to second, where they made 15,000. That's a big deal, right? You got 15,000 left over. If you just added 1,000 to every one of them, by the time you got to 14th place, that's still 2,060. But that's 2,060, 2,070, like that's from 8th place on. From 7th place is 2,000. So 6th place is 1,000. There's 1,600, 1,300, 1,100, 1,090, 1,080. Imagine all those being 2,600, 2,300, 21, 2,090, 2,080. I mean, that's a big. You could do that almost all the way to 15th
What
or
is
16th
fifth place on there?
3 grand,
That's based on how many boats?
200.
See, I
Dude,
know
we
that
won.
first.
We won over 5,000.
No, y'all
remember
probably
that.
won right at 52, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe 52.
I remember.
We won at 56.
We both had 25 pounds, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What
Yeah, like
won it?
25.6. We had like 25.4 or something like that.
Yes.
We were right. Yeah.
What won it that year?
Pontoon with 31.
Oh yeah, the cheaters.
Pontoon